Well, hello. This is Tarot to T. Today we're going to do mid-February 2023 for the sign of Taurus. And if this is the first time to my channel, welcome. Glad to see you here. And if you are coming back, welcome back. You're amazing. So we're going to open up a general inquiry. What message does Taurus need to hear for mid-February 2023? Okay, we are getting started. Also want to give a big shout out and big thank you for your generous donation. If you've donated to my Buy Me a Coffee fund, which that link can be found in the bottom of the description box. You copy and paste that and it brings you right there to that site. And also, if you're a subscriber, thank you very much for being a subscriber. I appreciate all of you, but just want to give special recognition for those who have reached out in any way you can. Okay. I like it. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Seven of Hearts. Okay, not starting off on a great note. So you're experiencing some kind of disappointment in mid-February. Some kind of loss. This generally denotes some kind of heartbreak. And that doesn't mean that, it was on a devastating level. It's just that you're hurt in some way. Somebody has probably let you down. It's usually about a person. Now it could be a situation. It's highlighted with the emotions. So it tends to be associated with a person or, circumstances around a person, not necessarily a significant other either. It could just be somebody you work with or a friend, that kind of thing. Seven of Clubs. So sevens, I'm just going to talk about sevens for a second since you got them coming out here. It's the internal experience. So with this, as I just explained, is more about that inner pain that you're feeling. I'm hearing rejection. When I said that, I heard rejection. The Seven of Clubs is telling me that you're also feeling trapped in some way, confined, or just feeling like something's not going anywhere. It's like a dead end. No matter how much you work on it, it's not going to go anywhere. And it's kind of a desperate situation in the sense that, you just have to get out of it, right? Some way, somehow. Five of Spades, very much about a relationship probably here, because this is the breakup card. A change came about that caused a literal breakup. Could have been out of your control, could have been unexpected, may have come out of the blue. I'm not sure if this relates to you, Taurus, but a scenario this could fit would be, let's say you're dating somebody and it didn't go on for too long, but you had a lot of high hopes in the beginning and you're feeling really positive about things, and then they quickly went sour on you. And this breakup energy could be on your side. You're just like, I have to get away from this because, again, the Seven of Clubs talks about feeling trapped. Like, this isn't going anywhere. It's like the proverb, beating a dead horse. I'm hearing that. However brutal that sounds, what it's trying to say is no matter how much you try to beat life into that horse, it's not going to revive itself. It's not going to come back to life. More. This is very heavy. I don't usually see that with you, Taurus. I have to admit. The Nine of Spades. So some kind of completion here. Yep. Something ended. Something ended that, again, devastation. Not that devastation. I shouldn't have used that word, but it popped out, so it may be devastating to you because, again, with the Seven of Hearts, it's not necessarily like on the level that you're going through this major turmoil, but maybe you are, because that just literally slipped out of my mouth. I was going to say disappointment. At least my brain was. Disappointment, loss, dissatisfaction, again, changes that had to occur that were kind of forced upon you. The circumstances just necessitated that things needed to change. Hence, we see that here with the Five of Spades. The breakup, the splitting off, whatever occurred in your situation. Yes, and you're feeling conflicted here emotionally. No doubt. No doubt that's just kind of par for the course. Comes with the territory with what you're going through. Sometimes this is about choices between two different people, but it's generally energy of you getting pulled in two different directions. So maybe on one hand you're really pained that this ended and you're sad that it ended. On the other hand, you're angry or you're resentful. You know, it could be something as simple as that. Not like, oh, you didn't... Well, I'll take that back. Maybe you didn't really want it to end. I was going to say it's not like that choice, but it could be. I'm not here to put words in your mouth. I'm interpreting the emotional imprint of what I see occurring. I don't necessarily see the particulars of the situation, obviously, because I'm not in your shoes experiencing your life. But this is the emotional imprint we have. And you're being pulled in two different directions in whatever form that takes. I don't think it's between two people. I don't think Taurus is really that kind of person. They're not usually players, the ones I've known. Four of Diamonds. So this denotes some kind of windfall and security. It's highlighting security and stability in the home, your lifestyle. Quite a change from the rest of this. So I don't think you've profited from the situation. That would just not. No, I don't get that at all. But what I am picking up is the windfall is that this is really actually good for you. Whatever ended here, you are going to reap the benefits from. Catch my drift? Not necessarily financially, but it's just you did so you. We don't have crystal balls. If you had stayed in this situation, it's possible it would have taken you down a road of, I don't know, being used for your money. I'm hearing that. Because Taurus generally is practical with money. They can be on the frugal side, but I also know they spend and they splurge once in a while. You know, within reason, but maybe you were potentially involved with somebody who was going to take advantage of you. So in that sense, it is a windfall because it saved you from that kind of pitfall, right? Yeah, because you're a very secure and stable person. Security is very important to Taurus. In all manners of speaking, but I think especially in earthly matters, because you are the earth sign. Okay, yes, again, there's some kind of relief you're experiencing here in your home lifestyle. I would just say in your life in general. So this ending here has brought around this relief because I think you're starting to feel that feeling of confinement, the feeling that this isn't going anywhere and it was probably not going to end well. So yeah, again, nice confirmation here that you're feeling okay about it at the moment. At least you're not feeling like your security is threatened in any way. But you're still hurt. You're still hurt. You're still kind of in the midst of handling those ends of things, the emotional end. And you still have your heart open. Now this could have been a younger water sign you were involved with. Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. If not, this could be you having your heart open still and also during the situation. And I was just going to say, when we have our heart open, there is a degree of vulnerability we have, right? So if you are perhaps saved from something that was going to be devastating down the road, you were still vulnerable, and you might recognize that. You might be like, well, you might be feeling vulnerable at the moment. In other words, whatever ended, you're not too keen on jumping into another situationship with somebody else because of this feeling of vulnerability. Totally understandable. It's a self-protective measure. Yeah. What else can you tell me about Taurus and their situation for mid-February 2023? It's not a good way to spend Valentine's Day. I mean, maybe this all came to a head on Valentine's Day or around it. King of Diamonds. Taking control of your finances. Again, I see that Taurus energy wrapped up in your stability and your security. So the moves you've made, and maybe you did see the writing on the wall. Maybe you did see that this person was going to be a bit of a user or a mooch, leech, whatever vernacular you would use for someone like this, that, it just started to feel wrong. It just started to feel like you were being, again, taken advantage of. I also heard the word abused, but I don't think there was physical abuse involved. It just might have been a little bit of, emotional manipulation, for example. Again, this is very strong earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I kind of see you as the king here. Not male, just the king, the person in control. Again, I know that's very important to Taurus. So let's go ahead and look at your cards of advice. Yeah, new start in finance, and looking to increase your financial wealth, if you have a stream of income coming in. I just kind of see it as a new start in the sense that whatever occurred here, you're just starting over and you're building that back up. You're making the repairs to whatever damage occurred in your pocketbook. Or you could be looking at, again, other financial possibilities. I think in your last, I've mentioned this before, I know in February, certainly in January, the last part of 2022, your readings were focused on you going into some kind of new financial opportunity, like a new job. And it was kind of rocking your home life. It was very unstable in some way. I got the impression you were traveling, for example, and you don't like to do that, or having to be away from home. So you could still be in that mode of getting your feet on the ground with that and getting into a routine that's comfortable for you. Again, the highlight here on the security and the home life, and this is actually nice. You have support around you. Could be family and friends if you're not in a relationship, because I feel like I'm talking to a Taurus here who ended one. You're feeling secure and connected and taken care of. Very nice. Could be a reminder that you have that support around you, since we are in your advice at the moment. You could be dealing with a younger fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This could be, like a friend. Could be, if you're old enough to have a grown child, this could be one of your kids. The important thing to denote with a Jack of Clubs is they're very supportive and generous. So I see a highlight here, a very strong highlight with support. If you're not utilizing that, you're being encouraged to allow that support to come in. You don't always have to be the strong Taurus who is independent, even though that's the way you like to be. In this case, it looks like you need to take advantage of people around you who are willing to support you, who you trust. Yeah, look at that Tower moment. Okay, so allow the chips to fall as they may. You're not going towards a Tower moment. I just think it's saying let it fall. So if you need to be sad and upset and angry for a while, so be it. Take advantage of that support and rebuild from this solid foundation. Again, this is a new start. I'm going to start over. So if Taurus, you were looking for a relationship and then you found one and it just just got really, really bad, left a bitter taste in your mouth, you can rebuild from that. I always like to remind people that the foundation is still stable. It's just whatever was built needed to come down because it wasn't stable. And I think that was all about this heartbreak that you've gone through in this breakup. Yeah, Taurus gets emotionally invested. I do know that, so they can be really felt betrayed and hurt. No matter how insignificant the relationship was, like I said, if it didn't go on for years and years and months, doesn't matter. You still got attached in some way. I think we all do on some level, but I have some personal experience with Tauruses, so just thought I'd throw that in there. Recognizing your pain is valid, no matter how strong you appear on the outside. And this is all part of your destiny here. This is good news, though, because the 6 tells me that you're going to have more options and opportunities coming your way, probably in relationship and romance. So don't lose hope. This is part of your life path. Whatever this lesson was that you needed to learn here, you had to do it. You had to go through it. It's all part of the overall plan for you, apparently. And look at that. That's nice. This is the Entrepreneurship card, but honestly, in a situation like this, I see this as a solo effort that's paying off. Again, I think that solo effort was you taking control and recognizing, yeah, you're in charge of your material world, and nobody has the right to come in and abuse that or take advantage of that. And it's also about, the 8 of Diamonds is also about putting hard work, time, and effort and energy into something that pays off. So this tells me that you've worked a long time on achieving the success that you've had and the security. You're a self-made person. You don't rely upon other people to provide for you. No, that's not Taurus's way. I guess you're being reminded of that, though, that you are capable. You're capable of that, of manifesting, basically, and creating your own reality. Yeah, it's a pretty strong message. Again, we have an emphasis here on Pentacles, hence finances, abundance. More opportunities coming your way, Taurus. So do not worry. Do not worry. I just get the sense that's on your mind, that perhaps the vulnerability back here left you feeling a little bit like, oh my gosh, what am I doing here? You jeopardized, maybe you feel responsible for jeopardizing your security. And here is a confirmation that you're going to have more opportunities to take even more financial responsibility than ever with the 6 of Diamonds. It's all about paying off debts and catching up on, bills, or paying off cars, you name it. Replacing appliances that are worn out. 6 of Hearts. And you are going to have more opportunities here in relationship. This also tells me you're not going to hang on to this. Whatever you're experiencing here, this is temporary. You're not going to hang on to this. This is the card of the road is clear for you to pursue other relationships, and opportunities are going to come your way. It's actually a very nice way to end this reading. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, yeah, your world got shooken up a little bit. That's obvious. But you recognized you had to get out of it. You did. You bit it in the butt. I think it's bud, but I like to say bitten in the butt. And you took control of your kingdom here. You didn't allow that influence to come in. And that is trademark using your head over your heart and not allowing yourself to be manipulated. So congratulations. You've actually achieved something very healthy here. This is a very healthy move, initiating this breakup. And it has affected you deeply, so we're not gonna minimize that. There might be a little bit of a period of just still feeling angry about it, hurt. Just you don't mess with Taurus, or you get the horns. Okay. But I think you're doing really well. If you would like to see when the next reading comes out and see if something up crops up here for you in relationship, go ahead and hit subscribe notifications, or come check in with my channel again. You're welcome to do that as well. And again, if you would like to make a donation and show your appreciation for the readings, that link can be found in the bottom of the description box, and you copy and paste that, and it goes boom, goes right there. It's really simple, and I appreciate anything you can throw my way. Okay, you take care, Taurus. This sucked, but you're back in the saddle. There's no if and or buts about that. I will see you again soon.